I've been crocheting. I've been using a different hook though. I have to use a different hook when I'm working on the baby's dinosaurs because I use a big thick yarn. This is just his feet. He's gonna be a big dinosaur. I have to get more yarn because I used the feet. I was just trying to see if I could work with yarn that big, and I just did the feet and his undercarriage is what I would call it out of that. And so I liked as well. I'm gonna go and get some more yarn and pays to, I guess, get clearance colors. On positive note, my lovely lady at the Postal Service, Miss Shelley, the Wonder Postal Service Worker of the Year. I just love Shelley. She's like, oh my God, woman, where I crocheted there for several years, I've got tons of yarn. You just need to let me know what you're looking for and we'll sell it to you real cheap. Yes, Shelley, thank you. So I'm going to be getting some stuff off Shelley. I was terribly sick yesterday. Oh my gosh. Maybe it was just the nerves from where I was gearing up for the interview and then the weather. Found out we had a transformer messed up over here, by the way, if anybody was wondering what all that was, because I was wondering what all that was. Because it would rain and then darkness. And then it worked. We had a transformer. I guess they had to replace the transformer. Weird day. And then I was sick all day yesterday. I don't know. My stomach just had I don't know if there was a touch of bug brought in. I don't know. They called David off for the rest of the week due to the rain. So he's decided to move some fur and get some stuff going. And he put a sale on the Etsy store, Hillbilly Heart Decor. He put a 10% off. All you got to do at promo is type in thank you, all caps, all one word, or your fave, all caps, all one word, and it'll get you 10% off in the store. Now, y'all know that he has really, really good prices anyway on his fur. He's got some craft stuff that I've done in there too. He buys everything, so if I make it really pretty, I'm like, here, you can get some money. But he's running a really good sale, and he's going to be putting up some different fur. I think he's going to be putting up a bobcat layer this week. Some of the fur pocketbooks that I made last year. I think we have one. I think we have one leather applique purse and one all fur purse. Don't quote me on that, but I think so. And then he's got some other little stuff he's going to be putting on. He is really trying to get through this winter. This job, he's not very happy with it right now because he's a worker and he doesn't like being called off because there's always something you can do. He understands when it's snowing and icing, but what is wrong is that the owner will not lay them off for a week or two when it's going to be this nasty weather in the winter. He'll just say, well, let's wait and see. Well, then he won't lay them off. Then they'll say, well, let's wait and see. Then unemployment's like, sorry. Then every week you have to start your waiting week again and again. So we've done like 4 freaking waiting weeks. But then he'll get to go back to work, and then the weather get bad again. They'll work maybe 3 days, the weather get bad again. He'll say, oh, let's just wait and see. And so they basically told him, hey, dude, you're screwing up our life, okay? So the people going in to buy fur for Dave, y'all are rock stars because he's really having a rough winter. And honestly, going back to the job, they begged him to go leave that job to go. You're going to work so much, you're going to have much better hours. Bull crap. But he's like, I'm just going to go back to where I came from. He's like, I know I wasn't happy there, but he said I'd rather be working than this. He doesn't know how to stop. He doesn't know how to stop. He wants to be working. He's got to be going. So I expect things to change around here, and I feel bad that I'm not here more to help him because I'm back and forth. Weather's bad. I try to stay up here and help keep a fire, keep the house warm. But when I get sick, chunks of time, I just do better down under the mountain. So it is what it is. My health has kind of got to come first, and I feel bad about that. But stuff will happen, But I was super sick yesterday. So now I have to make sure I'm not going to drag anything back down on Mom and Dad. So give me a couple of days. Might end back up there by the first next week. Who knows? We'll see what the weather. If I don't get hemmed in by the weather snowing again. That seems to be the going thing right now. So people buying fur, people buying some of the craft items, people hitting the Etsy store and taking advantage of the 10% sale. He already has such good prices on his fur. If you want to get a display or a garment quality item right now, you're not going to find it any cheaper than Dave's. You see him take the animal, he hunts and traps the animal, then he tans the animal, and it goes through the whole process himself. one of the only people I know that does it all anymore. So you people are supporting him. Yeah, you guys are great. You guys are great because this guy does not know how to stop. This has been the roughest year of his life with the job transition, the job not working out the way he wanted it to work out. He's just not getting the hours he needs to get, that he wants to get to stay not, not insane. His sanity relies on habit, his creature of habit. He has to get up, go to work. He works hard. He comes home, he eats dinner, he goes to bed. On his days off, he gets up, he runs a trap line. He works in the fur shed. He eats dinner, he goes to bed. He's a creature of habit. The man is just a creature of habit. And when he cannot do the things that he normally does, he gets very upset. So he's like, this is not working out for me. And I'm like, I see it. When I'm up here, I see it written all over your face and your body language. It's kind of obvious. So everybody that's hitting up the Etsy store, Hillbilly Heart Decor, thank you, David. It's kind of in awe because he was like, should I do a sale? He's like, I don't think anybody's watching. I don't think anybody's paying attention. Well, they are, and we appreciate you so much. So he's going to let it go for a couple more days. I'm fixing to put a necklace on there. I did a faux leather so that it was softer on the neck, but I did a faux leather with stainless steel. It's basically a raccoon jaw made to look demure and dainty and pretty. I like it. I wore it around to see how it would wear. Try to say that. I wore it to see how it would wear. I liked it. I liked the way it fell, like the placement it fell. And let me just get up and show it to you while I'm sitting here yapping. I guess that could be useful. Hang on. Okay, so it lands about right there, right over your sternum, your heart. Let me put it over here on the black so you can see it. It is a raccoon jaw with an arrowhead, pearl, and then another little round bauble. It's got the nice Western concha, which is actually glued into this. So the jaw itself is wrapped and glued into that. And then the dangles come off with some more stainless steel, kind of look like little barbed beads down here tied on. It's very dainty, but very pretty, but will wear very easily. It's a 2/4, so you've got, a little bit of extra playroom there. You can obviously choke it up in the back and tie you a bead if you want it shorter. I like things that fall right over your heart, so that's why I put it there. But I really think this is pretty. And when you get everything going and you get to walking and you get to making your noise, it's just one of those necklaces that people are going to see you and know you're coming. They're going to ask you, oh my gosh, where did you get that? It has been cleaned, sterilized, all the teeth taken out, cleaned. The teeth have been glued back in. Treat it good and it'll be with you for quite a while. So I'm really in love with this. I sat down and this is what came out of my imagination. I said, here, Dave, I have so much jewelry, but it's really fun to make. So this is going to go on the Etsy store today. I put a picture last night and said if anybody wanted it for Dave put on Etsy, just to save you some extra fees and stuff. And nobody really claimed it. So I'm fixing to put it on Etsy. And it's going to be around $25 with shipping, or I think you said $29 with shipping included. I don't know. You'll have to see what David puts it on as. But love this little thing. It just is, I love it. You want a statement piece, you go into a powwow. A lot of people just believe in the power of healing power of bone. And, you can go into the native stuff, what it all, I think it's a beautiful, touching piece. So I appreciate y'all supporting him. I'm going to try to do a few more things like this to help him out and give a little bit of diversity in his store. So go and support David at his Etsy store, which is Hillbilly Heart Decor. And I appreciate you so much because he's struggling this year, y'all, and this man never struggles. And it's all because he was talked into taking a job where he was promised the moon. And all he got was smelly cheese. So we appreciate you as he's going to be transitioning back into a new job, I'm sure. We appreciate you helping out and taking advantage of these great sales. He doesn't want a lot of money for his fur. He's just trying to make a living, y'all. And we appreciate y'all seeing that and helping him. And somebody get this and love it and give it a name. You have to tell me what you name it, though. I appreciate you so much. I'm going to start crocheting again. I've got dinosaurs to finish. Bye, guys.